speech for my public speaking class through instructor Todd Voss. This is for a grade. So today I'm going to talk to you guys about Independence Day, 4th of July, America's birthday. The 4th of July is also known as Independence Day. Independence Day is the day we signed the Declaration of Independence. It was back in, does anybody know what year?
1776.
Very good. So that's the day the first 13 colonies got independence from British Empire. These 13 colonies were English and British colonies. They were established around the 17th and 18th century. Can some of you guys tell me what were the 13 colonies? Delaware was one of them.
New Jersey, there's Massachusetts, right?
Connecticut and Maryland.
Yes?
New Hampshire and South Carolina.
Okay.
Virginia and Massachusetts, right?
New York and North Carolina.
Okay.
Rhode Island and Providence.
That is correct. You guys did really good.
Thanks.
Very, very good. And then I also got the same colonies from according to World Atlas. Very good, guys. These colonies have their own government. Of course, each little colony, we put our own rules. Oh, we can't do that here, we can do that. Well, they didn't have a very good established law. They lacked the power to collect taxes. Obviously, that's a really big thing now. They didn't have established military. They didn't have any type of courts. And they didn't have a legislative Congress. 13 colonies had a lot of fear at the beginning. They were afraid of making a government that seemed just like the British government. They left all that bad stuff, and they were afraid of doing the same. So obviously, the founding father, John Adams, he was like, okay, I'll take this on. Him and the Congress got Thomas Jefferson to write the Declaration of Independence. Also, according to the constitutional facts, we celebrate American Independence Day on 4th of July every year. We think of 4th of July, 1776, as a day that represents the Declaration of Independence and the birth of the United States as an independent nation. Well, 4th of July, 1776 was not the day the Continental Congress decided to declare independence. They did that on July 2nd of the same year. It wasn't the day they started the American Revolution. That was back in April 1775. It wasn't the day Thomas Jefferson wrote the first draft of the Declaration. That was in June of that year. The day of which the Declaration was delivered to Great Britain was in November of 1776, which was obviously months after it was okay. Nor was it the day that it was signed. It was August of 1776. The final wording of the Declaration was approved on July 4th, 1776. That's the day we celebrated. According to History.com, on July 3rd, the day after Congress decided to declare independence, John Adams wrote to his wife, and I quote, "The second day of July, 1776, will be the most memorable epoch in history of America. I am to believe that it will be celebrated by succeeding generations as a great anniversary of independence. It ought to be commemorated as a day of deliverance by solemn act of devotion to God Almighty. It ought to be solemnized with pomp and parade, with shows, games and acts, sports, bells, bonfires, illuminations, from one end of the continent to the other, and forevermore." And this is what John Adams wrote to his wife, Abigail, the day after it was okay. But obviously we don't celebrate on July 2nd. Today, we obviously celebrate with illuminations, fireworks, that's what most of us do. We celebrate with family. We celebrate it with parades. We celebrate turtle races, basketball games, But this wasn't an official holiday until 1941, which is 165 years later. So even if it wasn't a holiday before that, as soon as the Declaration was written, okay, back in July 4th, 1776, families and people have celebrated America's independence since. Well, now, of course, we have days off with family. We do all those picnics and stuff. So, and then fun facts. These are according to history.com. Both Thomas Jefferson and John Adams were the guys that obviously wrote the Declaration of Independence, died July 4th, 50 years later after the Declaration of Independence was written. John Monroe died July 4th, 1831. The Philadelphia Liberty Bell wasn't rung on July 4th. It was rung on July 8th, 4 days after the Declaration was written. That's the day it was publicly announced. Today, there's over 14,000 displays of fireworks done each year across the nation. And it's obviously celebrated the same day every year, for July 4th. Along with those holidays is Christmas, always celebrated on 25th. Veterans Day, always celebrated in November. And New Year's Day, of course, the 1st of January. In conclusion, it's very, very important to celebrate Independence Day. It's the mark of U.S. independence from other countries. They're introducing our freedom. So when you guys think of 4th of July, please think of the veterans that fought for our nation. And any questions for me? No? Some of my references are the original 13 colonies. I got that from World Atlas. Some of the history from July 4th, I got it from history.com. And the story of the 4th of July, I got it from constitutionfacts.com. You guys want to each introduce yourself for me, for the camera?
I'm Luis Villarreal.
I'm Gabriel Rodriguez.
I'm Pedro Romero. I'm Alberto Perez.
Ramon Rosales.
Pedro Perez.
These boys are all friends of my nephew, and they did the good job of helping me today, and they are all high school students. This is the end of my speech. Thank you.